What's good, y'all? We pretty much gonna be going over my strategy again in this video, putting it all together. I'm gonna go over my weekly trades, show you what I looked for, show you how I exited, entered, everything like that. Without further ado, let's hop into the video.
Real quick, if you're looking for a new broker or looking for a broker in general, try Liquid Brokers. My favorite broker. They have low spreads starting from zero. They have cheap commission fees. They're a regulated broker as well, so your money is protected. And they have different chartings that you can use and whatever best fits your trading style. Fast withdrawals, fast deposits, whatever you want. So yeah, check out Liquid Brokers.
All right, so this week I was pretty much trading NASDAQ. I've already cleared my charts from my trades of the week so I could show you from scratch what I was looking for. So Monday is the day I actually lost a trade, pretty much 8:15 a.m. I see we in an uptrend here. I draw my trend line. I like this. I see a resistance zone here. And the reason I say this zone because it touched multiple times even across when you look to the left. So I draw the resistance zone, and this is on a 15-minute chart. So now I have a trend line to the upside. I have a resistance zone up here. These touches here and drag it across. You get this support zone here. It's 8:15. At 8:15, we already broke this zone because as you see, it touched here and even touched over here. It became a resistance and then it broke, became new support. So I dropped down to the 5-minute, and at this point, I'm looking for an entry. The reason I lost this trade is because I got in on this wick here on the 5-minute. So I seen this resistance on as well. I seen it rejecting pretty hard. I was like, okay, we could be in for a trend reversal. I see this right here, a small trend line on the 5 break. I got in for a short and it came up, took me out of my short. And then when it took me out of my short, I keep tight stop losses. So when it took me out of my short and I seen this rejecting, once I seen we rejected off this previous zone here, I went ahead and entered there, keep a tight stop loss. I target zones. I usually target a 1 to 5, which we hit the 1 to 5, and I exited the trade. So I lost the first trade when I took a short, and then I won the second trade when I took a long. So I gained back 4 times as much as I lost on this trade, and that was for Monday. So Tuesday, it's 8:15. We open these charts. I'm looking for a support in the resistance zone. I see that we have a nice little resistance zone right here. We get some touches, get a little touch, touch, a resistance zone for me. I see a support, small support, and this is on a 15. I always start with the 15. I see a small support zone here. We get a touch, touch, touch. So I see a small support zone. Yes, we did break here, but this is before pre-market open. I don't look at that too much. I don't trade pre-market. So all I'm waiting for is a breakout. I also have a trend line going here as well. So we look for the trend line. Now, 2 things I noticed. We get a break here. We get a bounce off this trend line. And then we get that break of structure as well. And we get higher highs, higher lows. So I'm pretty confident that I'm going to take this long. And on this one, I didn't drop down to the 5 just because there was so many confluences on the 15. I kept a tight stop loss right below the trend line, or right at the trend line. I put the target for 1 to 5. And usually what I'll do is I'll trail since my trades be quick. So I'll take my little tool, I'll target up like the 1 to 5. We knocked out take profit 1, knocked out take profit 2, 3, 4, and we actually knocked out 5. But I got out at 3 because I seen a strong candle to the downside, so it knocked me out at this trade. And that was actually the Wednesday trade, not the Tuesday trade. Tuesday trade is here. Tuesday, 8:15, we looking at the charts. See this zone here, touch here, touch here. See this zone here, this support zone. Get a few wicks into the zone. We touched over on this side as well. So all I'm waiting for, I see a trend line as well. not only do I have the support and resistance zone touches, I have the trend line, and then I have a break of structure. We get a bounce off trend line, bounce off support, then a break of structure. Once we get this break of structure, same thing. Take a long position. I target right, my stop loss right below the zone here. Target a 1 to 5, and we knock that 1 to 5 out within the 15-minute candle. So I took that 1L, bounced back on Monday, Tuesday trade, Wednesday trade, and now Thursday trade. It's 8:15, and we do the same thing. We look for the support and resistance, get a zone there, support zone there, get a resistance zone there. Again, 8:15. I really don't see a trend line here. So I dropped to the 5. I see a small trend line here, just like that. So once I see that small trend line, I see we kind of tested it, but we also have like lower low. We broke this structure as well right here. We broke market structure. We bouncing off the support and resistance, and then we get a trend line break. Take the short position. I target right above this zone here. Target your 1 to 5. I'm not saying I'm gonna hit 1 to 5 every time, but most of the time I hit my 1 to 5. I got in, got out the trade within 15 to 20 minutes. All right, and then Friday trade, 8:15. It's like clockwork. We wake up 8:15. We looking at the charts, right? So 8:15 happened. We want to draw a support and resistance zone. I see a zone here. I actually see a zone here as well. And then we got the high here. And we actually have a zone here. So this was more of a tricky trade. Let me delete this so it doesn't confuse anyone. So it's more of a tricky trade. I see this. I see a bunch of wicks on the downside here out of this bottom low support zone. And to me, that's saying that like the price isn't going to push down too much further. I think we're going to go up. So my bias is being long on this on Friday. So I dropped to the 5-minute, and the same zones are drawn on the 5-minute as well. I see a small trend line here going to the downside because we got a lower high, lower low. So I was like, let me draw the trend line. And then as you see, we pushed on a strong candle to the upside and even broke the trend line. So for me, that's a signal. We pushed out the support zone, broke the trend line, and then we get a market structure break in this area here. So I'm gonna take a long position. I'm gonna have a tight stop loss right below that support zone. And you know, I do the 1 to 5 target. We eventually hit the 1 to 5 target. Personally, since I trail, I put my tool up for the 1 to 5 target. We hit target 3. Once we hit target 3, I moved my stop loss up to midway target 2, and it knocked me out the trade, and I was done for the day. So that's pretty much the strategy. It's the same thing. Watch, rinse, repeat. Hopefully it's making sense to you. If not, leave comments, let me know so I can try to break it down better. But those are the trades for the week. 1L with 5 wins. And that's just how we do things. We get in and we get out. I appreciate y'all watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video.